Hello, good morning. It's Wednesday, November 25th. Gotta look at my calendar. Losing track of the days, guys. Every day feels the same. So I felt like I needed a little pick-me-up this morning, so I curled my hair. Because that's it. That's all I got these days. Whenever I need just something a little extra, there's no partying anymore. I just gotta get the curling iron out. Good morning, Jen. Oh, so do you have your coffee? Let's pour a big fat cup. I don't know if you can tell, my ring light's pretty amazing, but I'm pretty puffy this morning. I've got some pretty big bags under my eyes. Oh, it's been a couple days. Yes, I wasn't on here yesterday. I slept in yesterday morning on purpose. You know, I have this conversation with myself in the mornings. Usually I'm excited to get up and come on here. And this is honestly the best part of my day. My favorite part. I always say talking to myself, but I know I'm not talking to myself. I know there's people listening. You know how I know that? Because they tell me. Because everybody, you know, that I see that comes in here, because it's really the only place I ever see anybody, tells me, hey, I have coffee with you every morning. Keep it up. Good job. I like talking to somebody in the morning. Everybody feels like they're having a two-way conversation with me, which is awesome. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Coffee with friends, right? Because we can't really do that anymore, which brings me to why I'm so tired. Because I was here late last night getting some little gift baskets made up because I'm trying to make money, guys. Yeah, I don't know if you know, I don't know if you realize, but it's a pandemic right now and I'm trying to reopen a coffee shop. So that was a cool decision I made. Yeah. I'm having a little bit of stress about that because let's be honest here, with all these new restrictions, people are listening to the guidelines. They're listening to what they should listen to and not going out and about, which is great for public health, not so great for my bank account. This is the struggle. And I don't want to get on here and bitch and complain because I am so grateful that I am even still open and grateful for every customer comes in. But it is tough to make a living in a pandemic. Let's just say that. So I've been pumping myself full of coffee and trying to stay positive every day. And that's why I just took a break yesterday because sometimes I cannot bring my best. And sometimes it's better to just say nothing at all. So I took a little day to regroup. And now I'm getting some good coffee in me, which I gotta plug. Because if you haven't tried this coffee, I know I'm drinking it every day on here, sipping it every morning. This is our regular house coffee and it's the most amazing coffee I've ever had. And because we have coffee together every morning, love it, I want you to try it. So what I'm doing is I've got these little like 1-pot bags. Come in and check it out. If you have never tried our coffee, because it will turn you. It's one of those transformational coffees that will turn you from Jim's. It'll turn you from being a shitty coffee drinker or even just putting a bunch of cream and sugar in your coffee, because this coffee is so smooth. It's amazing. It turned me into a black coffee drinker. So come in and try it. It won't break the bank. 1 pot. Give it a shot. All right. So what are we talking about today? Oh, yes. So I have something to be grateful for. I had an amazing little message in my inbox this morning from another person who says that they're desperate for human connection and they run a business and don't always get that female back and forth conversation, and she was appreciative that her and I can have coffee together every morning because that's where she's getting her human connection right now. So it's just another reaffirming, affirmation that I'm doing a good job coming on here talking to everybody in the morning, and I know I am because it's helping me. That's why I'm doing it. But also, hello and thank you for watching, because it really just lightens and brightens my day every time I hear somebody say that they appreciate having coffee with me in the mornings. So if you're one of those people, thank you very much. I appreciate you too. Even though I can't see you, I'm pretending I can see you. Pretending I'm talking to you. Okay, so yes, let's talk about this, because I do have customers coming in still every once in a while. But the overwhelming energy is just like, I want to call it COVID fatigue. And I hate to get on here and talk about COVID, but let's face it, that's our world right now. So we need to get through this, guys. We have to get through this. And the only way to do that is to stay positive and to support each other. It's the only way. That's all we have to do. It's not easy. It's not easy all the time, but it's possible. And this is what I'm challenging everybody to do, is just daily remind yourself of what you have to be grateful for. Because even when it seems like, I love this saying, I think I saw this a couple years ago even, it was like a meme on Facebook or something, and it was about being an entrepreneur or a small business owner. And it was like this little dog guy on a bike and everything's on fire. It's like, you're on fire, the bike's on fire, everything's on fire. That's being an entrepreneur and a small business owner. Well, times that by 100 when it's COVID, right? But we need to all work together and support each other. Have you seen what's going on in Manitoba right now? They're on, I don't know if they're on lockdown, but they're being more restricted. They've actually restricted what you can purchase in Manitoba, that you're only allowed to even purchase the essentials, which interestingly enough, any small business has been deemed non-essential, except for the big businesses like Walmart, Costco. They're allowed to stay open. Now, isn't that some shit, you know? And I mean, we innately want to trust our government and their decision-making skills, but we're 9 months deep into COVID right now. I just want to remind everybody, public health is super important. I'm not saying it's not, but we have to consider everything else too. We have to consider people's mental health. We have to consider all these small business owners that are just trying to make it and get by, you know. We're going to get through this. It's not going to last forever, but we need to dig deep here. Like, we have to find it in ourselves to keep going somehow. How do we do that? By sticking together and by by saging ourselves. I want to say, like, I'm sitting here looking at my move my coffee out of the way. My little saging kit here. My smudging kit. I've got sage and I've got Palo Santo and my crystals, and like, honestly, it's like I'm hoarding this stuff at this point. It's whatever's keeping me going, right? So when I was here last night, I was having a talk with my buddy sitting at my desk. I'm in my new office, by the way, and we were talking about COVID fatigue, and my eyes were like, I had been crying and my eyes were just like all puffy. And I'm like, I don't know what I need something. So I got my little selenite worry stones out. I don't know if you know what these are, but selenite is like an energy clearing crystal, right? And I have it all over the place in here for my card reading, and, you know, just to get me in like a positive energy vibe. And these little worry stones have like the little divot in there, so you rub them with your thumbs. Anyways, last night I'm sitting here looking at her. I'm like, I don't know, dude. I feel like I need COVID glasses. You call them, like, instead of rose-colored glasses, you need COVID glasses. And I put these things in my eyes, and I'm just like looking at her like this, and I can't get them to stick. But it's like, I just need to stick them in there and leave them in there. Just clear my energy, cleanse my lens, basically, because how we look at the world right now is so important. Our perspective is so important. And it's all It's all in how you look at things all the time. I can get so down sometimes, and all it takes is to just switch your perspective around. You just got to focus on the positive, focus on the good. So that's what I'm constantly trying to remind myself, and hopefully reminding you too. So yes, we all need to be there for each other. That's all I got to say today. So I wanted to show you all the stuff I've been working on, these cute little drink kits and everything. I also I'm working on a little saging kit. I want to call it Go Smudge Yourself. Because that's what I need to tell myself sometimes. It's got like Palo Santo and sage and all different kinds of stuff. So I know you got to be safe, but please get out and about a little bit. I know you're supposed to stay home, but I think at this point we can still go out safely. Like, be washing your hands, be sanitizing, be wearing your masks, whatever. But we still need to get out. We still need to talk to people. We still need to interact with people. I'm going to say it till I die, till I'm blue in the face. People need human connection, and not just through a screen. We need to be connecting with each other. We need to be supporting each other. We need to be showing up every day for each other in every way you can. So that's your challenge. That's my challenge to you today. Find a way to be there for somebody, because everybody needs someone right now. All right, what else do I have to talk about? Honestly, I don't know what else to talk about. It's becoming an issue for me, because I had this big idea also to start my talk show, which the two things I'm trying to do during a global pandemic, when you're not allowed to go near anybody, is start a talk show and reopen my coffee shop. I guess I like a challenge. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I keep trying to choose to do things the hardest way possible, but I have to just stop that. I have to release that. So some things are put on hold. I've decided I am not starting my talk show yet, because it's just, to be honest, I'm gonna say this, I'm afraid of the COVID police. I showed this the other day, how easy it is when you put yourself out there. There's always going to be somebody who's not going to like it and who's going to be a whistleblower, right? Whether you think you're doing something wrong or not. So I'm afraid to actually step on any toes or piss anybody off or break any rules and go into someone's business and interview them. And it's not the same when you're wearing a mask. I think I'll wait. I think I'll wait. I'll think on it a while. I'll work on a list of people to interview. I'll work on some content ideas. I gotta just take it slow, because there's no point in trying to do this right now. The only reason that I was wanting to go forward with this at this point is because I really want to lighten people's day. I want to share that human interaction with all these other people who can't get out or don't want to get out and talk to other people. At least, you have that fun interaction. I'm still looking for a safe, positive way to do it. I don't know what's going to happen. The wheels are turning. I'm not sure where it's going to go yet. But that's why I haven't done it yet, is because I'm afraid of the COVID police. And I'm not sure when they're going to let up. We have a government announcement coming today, Government of Saskatchewan, at 3 o'clock today, which seems kind of ominous, because it was supposed to be yesterday, and an hour before they did it, they said, hold up, hang on, I got a runny nose. Don't look. I know you can still see me. Hold up, we're going to wait till tomorrow, because we're going to add some more restrictions on this. So this is where my stress came from, because I'm here last night. I'm just feverishly working on all these little gift bags that I'm trying to sell to people. Trying to find any way to make money at this point, I'm going to be honest. But at any time, the rules can change. At any time, everything's so uncertain, right? You never know what's coming down the pipe next. So, I'm not sure what they're going to say today. It could be full lockdown. It could be just, I can't imagine what more restrictions they would put on without a full lockdown, but I guess we'll wait and see. It's just like, it's like Christmas every day. You never know what you're going to get. And the rules seem so crazy. I don't know what the word for it is. Like, I was talking to my brother the other day, and we were talking about, like, it is sad that Christmas this year is going to look so much different. Like, we can't even get together with our own immediate family. We can all go to a restaurant and hang out, but we can't be in our own homes. You know, it's that frustrating feeling. So how do you get past that, right? You find ways to work around it. So we're talking about, well, what can we do? Can we go sledding when we're all outside and social distancing? Can we rent a rink and go skating? What can we do? You know, because people want to see each other. I know right now in the States it's Thanksgiving. Was it Thanksgiving last weekend or this weekend? Anyways, it's all over the news that it's like the highest travel time right now that it's been in months, even though people are being told, do not travel, do not fly, stay home, don't go anywhere. Like, the cases are out of control in the States, but still people are flocking to see their families. And you know, I can understand both sides of this coin. That's the hard part. It's like, you can't really pick a team, right? It's hard to pick a team because you can see both sides of it. We need to control this. You know, we don't want everybody getting sick and dying and overloading the healthcare systems, which is a real thing. It's happening. Don't kid yourself. It's happening. But also, people need to see their families, their people. They need that love, especially right now after 8-9 months. Talk about COVID fatigue, guys. You know, like, we need to keep on supporting each other in some way. And this hasn't been a small sacrifice. At the beginning, in March, April, May, that was a small sacrifice. Now we're moving into getting close to, we're coming up on a year of this. People are getting fatigued. People are starting to not give a shit anymore. You know, people are getting angry. They're getting frustrated. We have to be the light. We have to dig deep. We have to dig deep right now, guys. Like, find it in yourself to just keep going. This is, you know, the reminder that I always need to give myself. Always. And this is what I'm here for this morning. You got to dig deep, guys. You got to support yourselves, support your friends, your community, support your local businesses in any way you can. Dig deep. That's what I'm saying. That's all I got. That's all I got. That and my selenite. My selenite COVID glasses. You just got to be able to get up every morning and find a way to smile, honestly, because tomorrow will be a new day. And I don't know what the new restrictions are going to be today. I might not be smiling after I hear them. I don't know. But every day is a new day. Every day is, let's look at it this way. Every day is one step closer to the end of this. Am I right? Like, we've gotten this far, and the light is at the end of the tunnel now. There is a vaccine on the way, it's amazing news. I'm so excited to get things back to normal. What are the positives that have come out of this so far? Well, I know for me personally, it really makes you appreciate what you had in the past that you no longer can enjoy right now. Like, I cannot wait to throw the biggest, baddest, craziest party in here that I've ever thrown. I used to do this shit all the time. I used to do supper clubs. I used to, you know, just entertain people, get people together. We had an Irish pub night in here once, and we were like probably past capacity. Like, we had people just jammed in, sitting as tight as possible, drinking a lot. We had a 3-piece Irish band and 40 people and a 5-course meal, and oh my god, you guys, that was like the most fun ever. I miss it so much. But all you can do is remember it and hope you can do it again in the future. And that hope is real. Like, things will get back to normal. It's not going to be like this forever. You just gotta dig deep. Okay. Lizard spirit. Lizard spirit, number 38. Dream the world into being. All right. Oh, let's see. You know what? I don't know if I've ever read this card before. I'm excited. Let's see what it says. This is funny because I always call myself a lizard on a rock because I have a tough time with winter. I don't know what you're like, but I am like one of those sunbathing beauties. I like to be hot and dry all the time. I don't like to be wet. I don't like to be cold. That's what I'm like, a lizard on the rock. Like, I come alive in the summertime when it's hot and the sunshine. I think we all miss the sun a little bit. Am I right? So it's funny that this card came out because this is like, I feel like this is my card, like lizard on a rock. Okay. When was the last time you basked in the sun and allowed yourself to daydream, to imagine what might be and who you might become? Lizard spirit appears when you are called to let your imagination flow and dream something new. Inspiration is available to you now if you are willing to slow down and let your eyes close a little, allowing ideas to dance in your head. What might come into being if you were to pursue your dream? How might you grow and expand if you allow yourself to dare to believe in the impossible, making it possible first in your dreaming mind and then in the world as you co-create with spirit? Give in to the power of imagination and soon your dream will become clearer. The steps will reveal themselves and what was ephemeral will begin to coalesce into form. Dream it and be it. Spirit asks you dare to dream big. Have you been allowing your imagination to run amok and dream up a nightmare that seems to have come true? Fear not, for whatever dreaming you did in the past can change today as you dream anew. Wake up from the perception that everything is wrong. Okay, let's put our COVID goggles on right now. Let's think about this. Wake up from the perception that everything is wrong. Lizard spirit asks you to open your eyes and consciously dream a better dream. What would it look like to already have what you desire and be the one you wish to be? How might it feel to work toward co-creating this new dream as a reality in the world of the senses, drawing it out of the world of dreams and building it in the world of form? Trust in your ability to dream anew. Honor it today. There you go. What does that mean to me today? That means dreaming of the future. Dreaming of the light at the end of the tunnel. Keeping your eye on the prize. Digging deep. Getting through it. The sun will shine again. Someday I will be a lizard on a rock again in the summertime. By next summer, hopefully everybody is, healthy and happy. Businesses are reopened. People are partying again. I'll have an Irish band in here again. Things will get better. Keep a positive attitude. Do what you can to support yourself, support your neighbors, keep talking to each other. Do your best, Everybody will get through this one day at a time. As the person who sent me that message this morning said, from one business owner to another, every day is a new day. Take one day at a time. So I hope you have a fantastic day. Today's Wednesday. See you again tomorrow. And stay positive, guys.